those people will be like, what the hell? Why didn't you ask? When is the game coming?
I want to give everything.
But it's the boss, boss man
Yes,
says no.
exactly.
Seeing everyone below you as you glide on top of them.
Glider time.
Yeah, I love it. Welcome everyone to Climbcast, building Hill Climb Racing 3. I'm David. You might know me, community manager here at Fingersoft. And I'm joined today by our illustrious first guest, Daniel.
Hello.
He's a producer extraordinaire for Hill Climb Racing 3.
Thank you for your kind words. I don't know if I want to introduce myself also, but yeah, I'm Daniel, the producer of Hill Climb Racing 3. And yes, I'm here grilled by David.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is the first episode, so we're going to figure it out as we go. But the idea is to sort of discuss about Hill Climb Racing 3. We've had a closed beta that some of you may have seen. By the time this goes out, the open beta will have just come out as well. So this is like a perfect little snapshot to get like Daniel's feelings, the team's feelings of we're weeks away from putting out the open beta. So it's kind of like we had a tight-knit group that saw the game before, but now it's going out to 4 different countries, a whole new player base. So yeah, very exciting time. So this is, like I said, a nice little snapshot as to where the game is at this point.
Yes, definitely. Exciting times.
Yeah. So for you, I want to know about your history at Fingersoft. So you've been with the company for a long time.
Yeah, almost 9 years, like 8.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
And first I started here. We had a elaborate view of kind of having a game ecosystem here at the headquarters or in the vicinity with buildings around it, and kind of have all the most game companies here in our city of Oulu at the same place, and also some supporting services. So I started as Master Chief of Game Campus. A little bit of nod towards a certain video game franchise, maybe.
I wonder who.
Yeah. Couldn't definitely pick my own title there. So yeah, but organized a lot of events there, and then headed out. We didn't really have any admin stuff going on, so I became the admin lead, and then shifted towards the producer role. I had my previous startup, I was kind of doing the CEO producer role already there. With a small company, you have to wear many hats. And when I joined Fingersoft, we were roughly 30 people. So also kind of many hats worn at that stage.
I guess you have to,
Yeah. And but then kind of made my way towards more hands-on game production in the company. So that's the nutshell of it, so to say. So.
And at least for me, I've been with the company for a little over 2 years, and when I joined, you were on boom carts.
Yes.
So that's now that was with a different. I guess we were not producing. What was it?
Co-publishing.
Co-publishing.
Co-production, I would call it.
Yeah.
So At that point.
So on that game, you were a producer as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was co-developed with another company, which is a bit different from the production side, as I view it, because it's not in-house.
Yeah.
And it's an external partner who's doing it and everything. So there's I don't know, there's the title is many times the same, just like producer, but the things that you actually do can vary from time to time. There's the level of communication that you have to have, and kind of the insights and kind of the thinkings of what you need to balance.
Yeah,
there, so.
And I guess that kind of goes with how HR is now, because we have the Oulu office. This is where we're filming is here, but we also have a sister office in Helsinki.
Yes.
So you have some team members there and some here. So I guess that was training wheels a bit for how HR3 will go, because now it's completely split into different areas.
And it having a hybrid team of on-site and off-site or another location is it has its own challenges.
Yeah.
And I don't know, some companies are built for hybrid work mainly, and we've been kind of the Oulu-based company, and we have everybody on site, and then with the Helsinki office that kind of have to get accustomed that you don't actually see everybody every time.
Yeah.
And I view it also like a good thing that I have some way of actually like a full team meeting that I get to see everybody. So I like to that our people also have in our team that they have their cameras on, so I can kind of see them, and we have some other talks. Like I'm kind of missing the, I don't know, coffee table chats, to say. So or I can't have them with them, or I need to book a specific coffee chat with the people in Helsinki. So,
and then for a producer, actually, I want to get a question from the community about your role. This is from one of our community members, X236.
oh right,
Yeah.
cheers.
What's that?
Cheers.
He wants to know, please explain what the role producer is in detail. Like, are you just a guy who moves sticky notes and organizes meetings, or like, what does it mean? Every team, every company, producer is completely different. So at least for you on HR3, what is it exactly?
Yeah, it's mainly like maintaining some sort of a big picture of the things, and like with the timelines that we have things planned for the releases, what we want to do, what we actually can do for those. There's like limited amount of people, limited amount of time, what we want to, and also kind of pushing it forward that we get stuff done to a schedule. And budgeting side, it doesn't happen all the time, but that's like a part of it. And maybe many of the things are not like on a day-to-day basis. It might vary quite a lot. There's also the like external communication with our supporting teams that we have. Game team, I have leads in our game team. So then I mainly check up with the leads, but then we have our supervisory duties all with the whole team. So there might be the one-on-one discussions and kind of well-being of the whole team.
Yeah.
What I like actually about the job is that no day is the same. So usually I might have some things planned for the day that I need to have, for example, the one-on-one conversations, or then I have meeting about the roadmap stuff or how things are progressing on that side. But then there might be something that pops up out of the blue, and then you need to kind of handle that. And it's not really like a static job, so to say. So I'm not always sitting behind my desk and kind of need to plan some sort of a focus time. I don't know if that even like remotely answered the question.
Yeah, it does. And then I had a question as well that like, I guess you sort of answered it, but like because you mentioned you have your team lead, so maybe you have an art lead or a game design lead, but in your position, are you finding like you have to put out fires, or is that sort of not on their shoulders, but like are they responsible for the fires that are in whatever, if it is an art thing or?
Yeah, I like to also give a lot of responsibilities for the leads, and I really emphasize that they have the title lead also in the position, and that they have pretty much their own like small teams there. For example, with the art lead or the code lead, the team of artists or the team of coders is their team, and I give a lot of freedom also for them to like manage it in a way that they feel is like we have some common practices, but then like some detail level stuff I'm kind of letting them decide also.
Yeah, it's nice that they have like their own sort of autonomy. Of course, they know the goals and whatever they're trying to achieve, but it's kind of like you guys can do it. We trust that you can get there yourselves, and
kind of having the like flow of communication that I don't want to silo the artists and the coders in different silos, but that I want to promote also like open talk and actually like candid talk also. If there is an issue and that people kind of talk about these, and if there's multidisciplinary things that need to be taken into account, that people think about them themselves also. And I view it's also bad thing that every small little detail is like for one person to actually notice that it is everybody's responsibility. If there is stuff that they notice, then bring it up.
Yeah, everyone can be involved with whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well, shifting gears, then we have the open beta, which is what's now live. So we're in Finland, Sweden, Norway, and the UK. Why those 4 places, and why not US? Why not India? Why not Japan?
Yeah, well, it's also I'm letting like our user acquisition kind of tell some signs where they would like to test, and they have more info on that. And for me, it's usually with the test markets. I would say that US is our like primary market there.
Yeah.
So then when I kind of save it up for later.
Yeah.
So we want to do some tests here with a smaller group, and also hopefully get some indicators that it actually reflects on like the US behavior then, and get some reads in. But that was agreed with our user acquisition people that where they would like to launch it first.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of being a big advocate always for Finland, just because we're a Finnish company.
Yeah.
And it's kind of for me personally, it's also fun that I have friends or family or something that I can just say that you can download the game here. So that's one reason for Finland.
But it was such a shame because with Lego Hill Climb Adventures, like I forget which countries were first, but Finland wasn't one of them. Eventually, it did come into the soft launch, but you know, Fingersoft and Fingersoft games, they're so well known in Finland. Like it's, if you're into mobile gaming, you know about Fingersoft's games, and people would say like, "Can I play it now?" It's like, not yet. Of course, we did get the soft launch, and when it went global, but during that soft launch, it was a bit like, not yet. Just wait a bit longer.
If I remember correctly, it came in like pretty early at least, or something. So
I think like in the halfway point or something like that. Yeah.
But it's also with the gaming industry here, and it's like easy then, or the ease of access basically. If somebody asks something at an event or something, then you can just say that, hey, you can download it here. So,
and at least with Hill Climb Racing 3 as well, like one other aspect as well of the regions or countries that it's unlocked is a tech issue as well, like, or a tech constraint that, like, it's our first time doing a live multiplayer game, so we're testing, I guess, the nodes, or, you know, this is jargon that I don't really quite understand, but like we're testing the servers in Europe mainly for now.
Yeah, it will be global, but there's some things to be done, and again with the time stuff that we have only so much time to get things done, and there's a bunch of other things also to do, and this gives us time to actually open it up in Europe mainly, and then move from there.
Yeah.
So it will be done. It will be globally available. So.
And then I know the answer to this, but I feel like if I don't ask, those people will be like, what the hell? Why didn't you ask? But when is the game coming? When is it global?
Oh, when it's ready, written with the 3. So.
Yeah. It's, I mean, there's no way to tell really.
Yeah. How I view the soft launch in general is that we want to test it, and we're not making it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I like to play it, so in a way it's also made for us. But first and foremost, it's for the players.
Yeah.
So we are looking at what people are doing and how they are playing the game. So we want to make it as good as possible so that the players can enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it's important that we get players to actually experience it, and we get some metrics also for the game, and then we can view and kind of see how we should evolve the game basically, or what should we change about it.
Yeah.
So that's, for me, it's like the main purpose of the soft launch, that we actually get some real interaction and everything from the game. So
when it's ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna pull in more community questions. This is from a small group of Discord users, because we wanted to keep this a secret, the Climbcast podcast idea.
Okay.
So we kept it a secret, so I only asked a couple people. From TAS. I think I should know. I know TAS very well, but I've never said TAS. So
Okay.
TAS, let's say.
Hello, Toss.
Yeah. He asks, how do you view HR3 as a successor to HR2? Was the game made to be something different while keeping elements of what makes the franchise famous?
Yeah, I think Taz nailed it pretty much because we wanted to keep something like familiar in the game that people who are familiar with the franchise can play it also, but there's like something new also that it's not an exact copy of the previous one.
Yeah.
And I would say with all the gadgets and stuff we have, and with the real-time multiplayer, we have more player interaction there and maybe more action and mayhem than over there. So and I've experienced like it's a really good feeling when you have a really tight race against a coworker for now here and you get to pull off some insane stunt there. So there's a lot of like I would say that not everything opens up on the first try, but then when you keep playing, you keep noticing small things that you can do also this with this gadget or with this jump or something. So I really like it and I don't like in general that the game tells me always everything from the get-go. I want to discover also some things and those like small details kind of, and I'm kind of excited also that how the players what do they discover. I don't feel that I have discovered all the uses of all the gadgets and everything. So this like excites me to then like see videos where people do crazy stuff in the game, and I'm like, I didn't even know that this is possible. So that's awesome, and I think that's also an element that excites me. And it has happened in Hill Climb Racing 1 and 2, and like you keep seeing like insane stunts that people do in those games. So that's like a really exciting part for me. That I want to see that what the people come up with.
What I love to that is like I've talked to different members of the team, and you know like programmers. Some of them have been like, I can't wait to see how people just like tear apart. Like they figure out like, okay, if we do this, but then some of the artists, I can't wait to like show this. So it's really cool to see like, of course, people want to see they want to showcase their work, but like what excites them is really cool. Like it's really cool to see like the different aspects of the team and what they are looking forward to. And then for the game as well, like I said, like live multiplayer is one of the big focuses, and what differentiates 2 and 3 is not just live multiplayer. It's one thing to have HR2, but just make it live. But then like, what's the point? So then you have other players behind you who are racing real time, but like if there's no interaction, then what's the point?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited that like it went beyond the idea of just live multiplayer, but like, okay, we want to do live multiplayer, but how can we make that more exciting than just that's a real person behind me who's racing.
Yeah. That's the interaction with the gadgets.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. And then those photo finishes as well. Like you said, like when I've played with, because we have smaller, when we're testing the game, it's just us within the company. So when you're sitting around at a couch or a table or something like that, you know that you're playing with a couple people who are there with you, and like those like you're shit talking because it's like the person in front of you is your friend, and you're having that photo finish. That's like I don't know. It's really exhilarating. Like it's a great feeling of like I got you, man.
Yeah. But I've experienced it even if we're like I just know that I know this dude. Then we're not even talking, but I know what they're thinking right now. So
because then you can just send him a Slack message as well after, be like, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
cool. I want to pull in even more questions. I think one more. Let's see. This one is from Tessa Cat. One of the main features of HR3 is that it's live multiplayer. Are there other parts like tasks or missions when there's no need to race against other players? So basically, is there other stuff beyond the live multiplayer?
Well, there are tasks and missions. They are pretty much like tied into the gameplay. So if you play, you complete them, but they might have some, tasks and missions, which you then have to play accordingly that you complete them. But they shouldn't hinder kind of the gameplay.
Yeah.
That how you don't want to dictate on like how you play.
Yeah.
But they are like designed so that when you play, you get those missions. But
Yeah,
you can kind of like get those like focus points. That, okay, now I want to drive kind of like this, but you don't have to. You get them then.
Yeah, it feels really effortless. Like it doesn't matter how I'm playing. Like I'm going to achieve these missions. Like of course it is like, okay, maybe I need to use this car, or maybe I'm going to be focusing on gliding, or for example. But yeah, so far it just feels like play a couple matches and then you start seeing them roll in. Like okay, you've accomplished this, accomplished that.
And I also like that the kind of like switching of the vehicles, that you get like a different driving feel of different vehicles, and well, with those missions it kind of comes naturally also.
Yeah.
But otherwise I also like to switch out every once in a while, that okay, I'm gonna do this now with this vehicle and everything.
Yeah.
So wanna try different things in the game also.
Yeah, experiment with like builds essentially.
Yeah.
And then we touched upon the closed beta and the feedback we received from that. But what was fun for me personally is like I was live streaming once the closed beta went live, and you know there was a couple hundred or 1,000. I forget how many people were watching, but they were really excited because like the closed beta was only to about 1,000 people or so. So everyone wanted to see, but not everyone could play. So it was fun to live stream. But one thing that you said to me after is that you, Salah, who's behind the cameras, and a few other people were here in the office, like watching along and just like getting the feedback from the live stream, and then other places online as well, like the discussion points. And then you said something like you were so, I don't know, it felt rewarding. Like this is why I've wanted to get into games. It was a good reminder. Not that you need to like be reminded, but it was like that, like, this is such a great feeling.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we had like our command center, or like, I don't know, it still gives me the chills kind of, that because I was really happy about the, I don't know, getting together with the people who actually made the game, and we had our technical people from our like the server side platforms and everything, and they were like monitoring the stuff, and I was just like standing in the corner and like watching it kind of like unfold. And we had your stream on TV, we had some pizza here and everything, so it was like a really good feeling to like having these, I don't know, small game sessions in the sense that and pretty much everybody who wasn't like actively monitoring something was actually playing the game. So, and getting to experience. We had some technical hiccups there, but this is also a thing why we do these tests, that we have like a limited amount of people that then experience the technical hiccups, and then we can make sure that not the broader audience experiences these hiccups. So we live and learn also from these things. So
Salah, you got something to say?
Yeah, it felt like we were NASA. David was our astronaut, and like Hill Climb Racing 3 was like the rocket. So it felt like guys, we lost rocket successfully. It's out there. David's gone to space.
Yeah, well, Salah and a few other people like saved my ass as well, because I was in the Helsinki office. I had one of the team members sitting next to me, and he would occasionally like poke me like, "Hey man, your audio sounds like shit." But Salah as well, like on Slack, being like, "Oh, you need to update the game." Like the servers were quickly updated. So for me, it was like a bit of a whirlwind of like, I have those 1,000 people, whatever, who are watching, and I'm trying to keep them entertained and answer their questions, but also like, I got to update the game. Like it's all of a sudden like, and it was a closed window, 2 hours, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, and like for me too, it was like, I don't have the same sort of emotional, even time investment as you. Like you've been on the project and in the company for so much longer, but like the finally like revealing it after, I forget when we announced that it was like in development, like 2 or 3 years.
Multitude of years, let's call it that.
Yeah. So to finally be like, here it is, like it was really, a really exciting time.
Yeah. It was a really good event, and I like those that. Well, we've had other like playtesting sessions also, and I kind of like the vibe, even though they are like internal at the company. But every time when people get together and like play a new game that we have here internally, it's a good feeling. It's a even if it doesn't have to be nothing like really special, but it's a good feeling when people come together over games. So
And is that sort of like with now the open beta being live? Go download it if you're in the one of the 4 countries and on Android. But like, what are you? I guess what are you most excited for, or what are you hopeful for that like the audience reception will not reception, but like what do you want them to feel like? Let's say even in the first 5 minutes of playing, like what do you want them to feel from the new game?
I would like them to get the like wow, basically that this is cool and well experiencing the stuff for the first time, like with the kind of new mechanics that we've introduced into the game and well just be like happy and maybe also like curiosity of what can happen in this game and everything. So yeah, kind of well. Joy of playing the game, actually. So.
I guess it is a bit of a simple, like, of course, that's all you want, really, is to people to be happy and, like, have fun with it.
Yeah. And, well, in essence, also then that if they're not experiencing these things, kind of want to know why or what would be required then to kind of have these feelings. Yeah. So then we can have it on the table to what to fix on it.
Yeah.
So
what I'm excited about is because, you know, we're developing the game, so we know all the small things that are in the game or changing or this and that. But like when we revealed the game, so the people who were in the know, there was I think 2 characters in the closed beta.
2 or 3.
And then 2 vehicles. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden we have 5 characters, 5 vehicles.
And there's more.
Yeah. So well, at least for the open beta, there's it's going to be exciting to like have people like see what else is in there. It's not the same closed beta. But just opening it up to more people. Like, there's way more in the game now that people get to experience.
Well, during the open beta or soft launch, however you want to call it, then like we keep adding things also, but at the same time monitoring kind of the existing things. So it's like from a development perspective, it's again kind of like a new challenge because you want to do new stuff, but sometimes it's not always the best use of time to only keep adding stuff, but you need to allocate also time to be able to fix some of the existing things or fix or change or kind of balance in a new way. So
and I guess like always the more stuff you have, the more stuff that needs to be fixed as well.
It depends on like I want to kind of see also how the players experience it, and that guides us then towards the like best experiences, and then we actually see what needs to be fixed and kind of get to the point of actually analyzing the game from that perspective. So.
And if there was infinite money, infinite manpower, what would be like the dream? I don't know if it's a feature or something like how would you want the game to be even like taken up to the next level? Like, is it like a full story mode? Is it like a bunch of new vehicles?
Let's see. I'm like, I always view this also as like we're working in a game team for a reason, and I want this game to be the team's game also. That it's not only a single person's or that I'm dictating everything. So I want us to formulate these kinds of things. There might be things that I'm like, this would be the most awesome thing, but I always want to have a kind of the discussion that the whole team is behind these things, and kind of have the direction of the team, so to say, there also that they can see the value in these features. But then also taking the like player's view into account.
I was going to say you've already brought that up a couple of times of like it's the players who will shape the game really. Like you guys can take whatever feedback they have and then sort of like, okay, let's take that and then shape it into whatever form that the players want.
And it's I think you get asked it a lot with like these requests and everything. I want to take those requests also into account, but then we also have to balance kind of the time and how much impact we feel with this feature, how it would be, and how, I don't know, elaborate it basically is. If it's like a small tweak somewhere, then we might have to actually look at it from like a broader perspective of like how does this tie into certain things and whatever. So I'm not guaranteeing that everything that the community proposes will automatically always get in. So
yeah, because there's a lot of push and pull. Like someone can have an idea and then someone else has the complete opposite. Like not everyone likes the same sort of thing. So we have to find a way to like try and feed everyone's like requests or like what their vision is for the game, but like shape it in a way that makes as many people as happy as possible.
Yeah. And I like that, or I want like a sort of transparency still, and we've kind of discussed about it that how could we involve the community even more with these things, and I like value our community in the sense that I like usually if the idea is only give me something for free, then it's like, well, we're still in a games business. So I want to give everything for free, but
but it's the boss, boss man says no.
Yes, exactly. So I'm the nice guy here. Boss man is not.
Well, what's exciting, at least from my point of view as the community manager, and it is a bit like you said, the team it's not a gigantic team of hundreds of people like the dev team. It is kind of small, so it does have a bit of a, to me, I guess that's my background, like an indie game background, and it feels a bit like an indie game where it's like, okay, we are agile enough, we can sort of shape or take stuff like from the community, like feedback.
Yeah.
Like take that into account and like shape the game. It's not, if you're a huge team, it's kind of like, okay, this is going to take a while. You have to get everyone on board and it's difficult.
Yeah, we're like pretty autonomous at our company, that we get a lot of trust also from the big boss over there.
Yeah.
So then we can pretty much have a say in how we shape it. It's not that we get somebody else dictates basically what we absolutely have to do or something. But it's also from like there's one line of ideas that they might request a feature also from that
of course,
part. Or and like the community is not the only place we get requests. So there's our supporting teams and the big bosses and everything. So they might have these sorts of, but I'm at least viewing it that we handle them equally in the sense that if there's good grounds to do things, then we will do it. But,
So I got some quick questions for you.
Oh.
Easy ones.
Oh.
But favorite character?
From where?
From HER3. Which are available in the open beta, I should say. Like, let's keep it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like Bill. Like I'm kind of excited for the new characters also, but it's hard to pick a favorite. I kind of still like Bill.
Yeah, classic Bill.
Yeah, but with the shirt and all. So
it's I like that. Bill is the everyman.
Yeah. He has his charm. Also,
he does. Yeah,
and also Crash. I kind of like him. Crash test dummy.
I still haven't played him yet because he's still down the progression track. So
yeah.
But for me, I gotta say Nikita. Like her gadgets they really speak to me.
But this is kind of the issue for me, that now you bring up this and I'm like, also pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm still going with the classics.
Yeah, it's Bill. Yeah. What about car? Which vehicle is your favorite so far?
Well, I like the rally car. I think that's like or at least has been the choice for the Hill Climb Racing 2 player. So it's like it's not exactly the same, but still I like rally car. And Mark III is also pretty cool. I've been in Hill Climb Racing 2. I've been the first time I played it, I played the majority of my time with Super Diesel. So I don't think rally car even existed back in the yonder days of Hill Climb Racing 2. So, but I like Super Diesel also. It's not in 3 currently, but we'll see.
Maybe one day. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If I have my say. So
do it, make it happen. What about favorite gadget? I guess we those are sometimes tied to the characters, not sometimes, but like you're talking about Bill. But do you have an overall favorite gadget in there?
I think I like the glider.
Yeah, me too.
It's like,
I love it.
It used to be, at least I gave I don't remember when it was, but I gave like feedback. I'm like, I cannot use this gadget. But but then there were some fixes made, and then now it's awesome. And yeah, I like missiles also, and like I think the basic missile gadget. I don't have a favorite missile type, but I think all of them. And if you do a backflip, you can shoot it backwards.
I saw that in the closed beta. Someone messaged, he's like, I did a backflip and I shot backwards.
Yes, that's awesome. If you do that at the goal line and shoot backwards,
you get a gold trophy for that. That's like
let's see what you get. But that's like some of the awesome stuff that can happen also there. So
yeah, and I'm excited to see that I already talked about Nikita, but like I don't even know what it's called. The where she does like a twirl up in the air.
Yeah.
That one was really cool, yeah. But the glider, same thing. I remember some of the earlier builds. It was like not quite right. Like it feels familiar, but like the controls are a bit like not quite there. But now it's like, oh my god!
Yes.
Once you go off a cliff and you're like, okay, now it's time, and it's just like seeing everyone below you as you glide on top of them.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Glider time.
Yeah, so. I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess that kind of wraps things up. But is there anything that you wanted to ask or talk about that we didn't cover?
I don't know. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun for me too. But it is like I said, like I wanted to give like a good snapshot of like where your head's at and like where the excitement is, because it's scary, but it's only a couple weeks away. Now it's live for you guys, but for us now it's like a couple weeks away until the open beta is coming. And for me, it is okay. We have to like get everything going, and then on the day,
yeah, it's always exciting, but you kind of have to just keep calm and see what happens, and then react to what happens. Also, that you can do like an infinite amount of planning towards that. Okay, if something happens, but maybe this is also one part of the job that you can adjust on the fly.
Yeah,
that you like. Okay, now this happened, and then you just think about okay, what are the implications and. Just go with the flow, kind of.
Yeah.
And sometimes there are also hard decisions to be made, but then you face them at that point. So.
And I guess that's one of the really good things about like live game development is that it is the long game. It's not like, I don't know, premium games. Like if you put out a game, you might only have one shot to like make a big boom. And then, you know, if your game comes out on the same day as Hollow Knight, sorry, man. It sucks. So
yeah, and with the live games, they are being updated, and we can do updates and bring in new stuff. That's kind of the playbook of these things.
Yeah.
That it is in the plans to actually keep updating the games.
Yeah. It's honestly one thing I love about Fingersoft is I feel like I'm like singing the praises even though they're paying me to be here. But like, you know, our games are still live. Like Hill Climb Racing 1 is going to be 13 years old. Like still being updated. Like, it's rare to see like that's as old as it gets for like mobile games other than Snake and those sorts of like pre-smartphone era. But like it's amazing.
There's a dedicated team doing those updates.
Yeah.
Also Hill Climb Racing 2.
Yeah, Hill Climb Racing 2 continues. Like it's cool that we get to see all like these different communities or like audiences like grasp onto whatever we want. And I'm excited to see which ones like grasp onto HR3.
Yes. Yeah. Me too. Exciting times.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me, Daniel. David, again, with Fingersoft. And thanks, everyone, for tuning into the first episode of Climbcast, building HR3.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, everyone. If I don't ask, those people will be like, what the hell? Why didn't you ask? But when is the game coming?
I want to give everything for free.
It's the boss, boss man
Yes,
says no.
exactly. So I'm the nice guy here.
And it's just like seeing everyone below you as you glide on top of them.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Glider time.
Yeah, I love it.
This like excites me to then like see videos where people do crazy stuff in the game, and I'm like, I didn't even know that this is possible. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. I'm kind of missing the, I don't know, coffee table chats.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to say. So or I can't have them with them, or I need to book a specific coffee chat with the people in Helsinki. So like I'm kind of missing the, I don't know, coffee table chats.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to say. So
Why those 4 places, and why not US? Why not India? Why not Japan? But it's the boss, boss man
Yes,
sitting on a
exactly.
couch
So
or a table.
I'm
or
the
something.
nice
You know
guy
that
here.
you're playing with a couple people who are there with you, and like those like you're shit talking because it's like the person in front of you is your friend. I had one of the team members sitting next to me, and he would occasionally poke me like, "Hey man, your audio sounds like shit."
are being updated, and
Yeah.
we can do updates and bring in new stuff. That's
Yeah.
kind of the playbook of these things.
Yeah.
That it is in the plans to actually keep updating the games.
Yeah. It's honestly one thing I love about Fingersoft is I feel like I'm like singing the praises even though they're paying me to be here. But like, our games are still live. Like Hill Climb Racing 1 is going to be 13 years old. Like still being updated. Like,
Yeah.
It's rare to see like that's as old as it gets for like mobile games other than Snake and those sorts of like pre-smartphone era. But like,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
There's a dedicated team doing those updates.
Yeah.
Also, Hill Climb Racing 2.
Yeah, Hill Climb Racing 2 continues. Like, it's cool that we get to see all like these different communities or like audiences like grasp onto whatever we want. And I'm excited to see which ones like grasp onto HR3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too. Exciting times.
Yeah, cool. Well, thanks for joining me, Daniel. David again with Fingersoft, and thanks everyone for tuning into the first episode of Climbcast, building HR3.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks everyone.